Hello world, how's it going? I hope everybody's doing great. If not, I hope it gets better for you. But it's been a while since I've talked to you guys, and I've been working on some stands. Hey Squirtle, there's Squirtle, she came in. But I've been working on some stands, trying to get this water change system done. And I thought I'd go ahead and build these stands with you, even though it's been a long day. I'll go ahead and show you guys what I've been up to, like, with most of the day. I'm out in the backyard now. I've completely cleared it out. It was like a jungle earlier. We're just gonna let some people roll in before I get this, go through the plans and show you the build and all that stuff. But yeah, I cleared this whole backyard, the whole area, all the way around. I'm gonna probably end up taking these off the deck just because the deck needs treated, all that stuff. Probably put out a path down there and end up moving those down there. But yeah, I'm so happy to finally have a backyard and actually put some time towards it. Hello everyone in the chat. Josh July, Island Queen Aquariums, V-Stag, Justin Shepard, Ryan Bob Gibbons. Let me get this cat some treats because she's gonna bug me until I do. Alright, lots of cool people in the chat. Dean, hello, hello. Corona Ken, Nick K. So many names. I could spend forever naming all these cool people. But what we're going to build today, get her in here. Okay. Yeah, I better give her treats too. Just my girl got out of the shower. I hope she's not running around. That might get a little weird. Alright. There you go, girl. Alright. Man, if it's not always another cat. Gee whiz. Come on, kitties. Kitty parade. There you go. See, this one doesn't want to eat yet because I ain't really pet her. They're so particular. So particular, you little kitties. Alright, super bad connection. Alright, so what we're doing now that some people have rolled in here, is I've got two stands to build. One's going to hold 12 20 highs, and one's going to hold 9 20 highs. And I went ahead, pre-drilled it all, and I'm going to kind of walk you through in the least time as possible with building a stand on a live event, you know. Ponds are doing great. It really bugs me that I haven't had any time whatsoever to even do anything with it. So I'm paid all that heat during the winter time, and they're really not getting utilized because there's so much going on. But I'll flip you guys around here. Now, what I like to do, hopefully my battery doesn't die, but what I like to do is go ahead, get them all cut. A lot of times I'll paint them before, but since this is actually getting doubled up, I'm not painting it yet. But what I'll do is I'll go ahead and pre-drill it. And like you always want to make sure you get these off of there. But this is the leg that'll go on, so that's the height. And then this is the length. And since there are multiple tanks, I like to double up on the length. So I'll put them up together like that. That way it's nice and thick, won't really bend so much. So what I'll do when I'm pre-drilling, I always have the side pieces that I'll have to drill in, so I'll do that first. And then this will be like the face piece. So this face will go on top of there, and that's what you'll see. And then with the height, always drill 4 in the top, 4 in the bottom. Now I know there's so many ways to build a fish tank or a fish stand, but this is just how I do it, and I thought I'd share with you guys how I've built pretty much all mine. So let's take these in here. Whoa! Option blocked. Oh yeah, I was going to turn on party mode for you guys at the beginning. Alright, I'll get you guys on the charger too before the thing dies. So I'm all set up here. This is just the lengths for the two stands, and then here's all the side pieces. So I'm probably only going to build one of the stands here live because it's going to take some time. And then I've got all my tops pre-cut. And I'm going to show you guys the plans too. Then there's my heights down there. I do paint these outside because it's just easier. Like, it'll be easier to brush this than it would have been to roll it out. Alright, let me move my juices. A little water, a little voltage. Getting old, so I gotta drink it with a little water. Alright, let me get you guys set up. And I'm gonna have to put you guys on the computer too, as far as chat goes. Let's see here. That way I can actually see the chat. It's not saying I'm live on here. Never does. So let's go here. Always have a backup plan. 29 emails. Jeez Louise. I'll get to those. People just wanting shrimp and blue galars. And this way I can read you guys this chat. Turn it down. Volume down. Alright. Now I can put you guys up. I had to do a little pre-planning to try to make this as short as possible. And really, this is my favorite part, is building the actual stand, because, I mean, cutting the wood takes no time. I do like to sand it all down just because it makes it easier. Let me see, you guys can see everything there. Okay, cool. But, where was I going with that? Brain fart. Let's see, that's the height. I don't need that piece. That's my faceplate. I don't need that piece. I need this piece. I always like to put the screws in first too. It just makes things easy. Oh, I was going to show you guys the plans. Here's the plans. That's what I meant to do. I knew there was something I was forgetting. Now, it's not easy to do this live and try to think of everything you need to do. But anyways, here's for the 20 by 3 rack and 20 by 4. So essentially what we're building, I've already built one over here, is I'm going to build another one of these. And then the other one is just long enough for a fourth one. So I just added the length of the tank, which is actually the width because I'm going sideways with them. So they're all going to go over against that wall. And here's the plans for them. So 20 highs. I've got the lengths here. 12 by, this is the quantity, and then this is the size in inches. And then this is the length, those are the sides, that's the height. So if you guys want to pause and or take a picture of the actual plans, you can regurgitate these and do it yourself. And then this is the top. I always cut this one a little longer because I like, on the very top, I like to go over the top of the 2x4s. That's how I lay it on top of there. Do you have any stocking plans? I put the cart before the horse. I do. I have plans for everything. I have plans until the day I die. Okay, this is for the mod. Big reason why I'm building this right now is I've got to mod this because I didn't build it right. I only put one board and it's sagging, so this is very problematic. It could be terrible one day. So I'm going to build this, move all those tanks over there, fix that, and then run the air water lines, outflows, and I'll be ready to go. And by the way, yeah, I'm getting super excited about this water change system. It's going to be freaking awesome. I mean, freaking awesome. Like, super excited. So I'm like, screw it. Let's build some more racks. And then here's the 20 by 4 sizes, if you guys want them too. So I think I covered all that. Now we can build, right? I'm trying to watch out for your questions too. As quick as I ramble on with my ADD, look here and there and all that jazz. But I did manage to catch Dean's, or Nick's. Make sure I didn't miss any other ones. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's build this. Obviously, I just need 2 side pieces. And then I always like to put my screws in first just to get them started. That way you're not fumbling with them. Hey, that's cool. I can kind of see the build on the TV, or well, laptop. A little delay, but... Uh-oh, now it's got the circle thing. I'm going to have to refresh. Or no, it caught up. Cool. Alright. So let's hammer these in. I've had everything. Oh, I got everything besides the drill. It's always got to be something. Oh, here it is. I'm going to get the big battery for this. Yeah, I'm super excited to have a backyard back now. Man, it was like getting to be a jungle out there. So, I don't really even square it up on this. The main thing I do is make sure... Oh crap, I gotta get you guys plugged in. I about lost you guys. Whew. There we go. What I like to do is just make sure it's nice and flush. As long as you're flush, it'll lay even. Now, I get most of my stuff from Home Depot, but when it comes to 2x4s, I get them from Lowe's because they've got... It's hard to find good 2x4s at Home Depot, but... I mean, I love Home Depot, but Lowe's is where it's at least around me for 2x4s. So make sure that's nice and flush, plumb, whatever you want to call it. Hammer them in. Oh, wrong bit. Alright. And what screws I'm using are the exterior screws. 3-inch number 9s, deck mates. So these are made for decks. So these hold a lot of, they got a lot of tension strength. And you usually got to drive it in a little bit, and then it'll try moving itself, so back out, and then I'll just kind of hit this one where it needs to go. That way it stay nice and plumb and flush. Boom, boom. Put this on. What I always do too is I always make my squares first. Anyone lagging? If you're lagging now, just refresh the button. And the connection should be getting better since I'm not moving all around. Should stabilize. Well, it's looking pretty good on my end as far as my computer. Make sure I didn't miss any questions really quick. IB's in the house, Joel Gillette, Ferb Master. That is the voltage dude. Okay. But yeah, man, I didn't know if I even wanted to do this after cleaning up that whole backyard, because, man, it was hot. But I know I gotta get this done. My son actually starts his first day of daycare tomorrow. Which, it's like perfect timing, because, I don't know, I think he's learned enough here. He needs to really get the social aspect of it, and I think he'll really enjoy it, because he's got a desire to learn. He loves to learn. So I think it'll be really good for him. It'll be good for me, give me some more time. There's like so many videos I've been wanting to bring out for you guys. I just haven't had time to do because I was doing all this stuff, blah blah blah. Alright, so this is really just a guesstimate. You can go and mark them. What I prefer to do, but since I'm kind of in a hurry now and it's not really necessary, But what I prefer to do is find out exactly where the tank's going to sit and then put it right where that'll be. But I mean, with this build, it's already way over-engineered. Way over-engineered. Like, if you look at the stands at pet stores and whatnot, they're sitting on thin pieces of pine, and they get away with a lot more. So this is way over-engineered, and I shouldn't have to worry about it too much. So I marked those for the middle pieces. Hope you guys are following me and not rambling too quick for you. If not, ask me questions. I'll try to catch them. Art of reading, trying to read questions and drill. Normally I'd flip this over to, well, these are going to be hidden by a face, so it won't matter. But I always get those little chunks off, because if you don't get those little chunks off and they get in between there, oh, it'll give you a hard time. You might start cursing. I do enough cursing off camera that I don't have to curse on camera for you guys. I try not to, though. You really don't. I don't know, it's not that necessary. Alright, so that's good. Got those little chunkies off. Get these in. And sometimes they're tight. Just hammer them in. Hammer them in. And once again, throw them screws in there first. Boom-a-da-boom. Joel's got jokes. I can't really read them from here. Man, my vision's getting bad. I used to have awesome vision, but maybe I'm getting old. I used to have like 15-20 vision. That, and you gotta want the wheel to focus on it real hard too, I guess. I know I'll be cursing during builds. So. And what I usually do too is I try to push down on it. That time I didn't, so it made me think about it. But I try to push down on the front plates where it happens, because sometimes if these 2x4s are just a little taller, it'll try to push this bottom rail up and it'll make it a little uneven. Not the end of the world, but it helps not to have issues down the road. Right, flip her over. Now see, I think this may take... Yeah, this is why I'm only building one stand, because building all these squares is going to have to take a little time. But, God bless any of you guys who hang out during that time. We'll get the height on, we'll get it put together. I may even show you how I level it all. Oh, see, those aren't even straight. Another good reason why you should measure it. They're like barely even about to strip the wood. And when you pre-drill your holes, always make sure to drill them straight. So if you drill them crooked, your screw will grow crooked. And that can cause a headache. Alright, so that square is built. Now we gotta put the face on. Now I know you could actually pause the live stream. I know if you kick off the live stream, you can come back on it. I wonder how long I could kick off of it and come back on it. I don't know if I'm going to do it right now, but if any of you guys know, let me know. And then for this, I'm just using these stainless steel screws. I had a whole bunch of these, so I'll just use these for the faceplate. So I think that these are 2.5, and I think the 3 inches just a little too much. Yeah, 3 inches would poke through. I do got to change a bit. Alright, hammer them in. Once again, got my hand firmly down here, making sure it's nice and even on top. reason why I build on my table too, build these on the table, is because especially in garages, the floors aren't always even. And I know this table's even, so it'll give me an even build. Got these in order. Building one. Screws in. I mean, another good spot to build too is where you're going to actually put the stand. I don't worry about leveling too much when I actually build the stand. As long as it's pretty close, you could always shim the tops. That's the great thing about having the tops. But obviously you can't get too crazy with it or it may get a little funky. Gotta make sure that's even again too. What about that? But I've already built so many of these things. It's like riding a bike. So here it is. This is the first square. So you got the length here, tons of support. And these just kind of hold it together, just give it that little something something. So now I've got to do this, 2 more of these. But it shouldn't be too bad, because I am going to up the production here by prepping all these first. Anytime you can do any systematic prep, the better. I'm not going to prep those yet. Just because, I mean, this saves maybe seconds. This may save some seconds or maybe minutes. But it does save time, believe it or not, because you're not going back and forth through processes. When you're going back and forth through processes, you're adding time like getting the screws out or reaching over to the screws, and that goes with a lot of things in life, you know. That's how I can manage all these tanks at once, because I've learned how to be systematic about my processes. Anytime, and a lot of it is just anytime you can pre-do things, just like the pre-drilling, the more time you'll save. We'll just scoot these down over here without knocking over my drink. Okay. Start hammering these in. Maybe that ain't. And sometimes things don't work how you want them to. So those 2 screws fell out, but it's not the end of the world. Drill bit. Keep moving on. Keep on keeping on. Alright. And when I do get the, the legs on it, that's when I'll actually use like a square. This I don't really need anything for. Alright, try to read the chat here. What up, fish peeps? I see things with question marks a lot easier. Or throw a little. Hey, Lars K, thanks for the super chat. Glad you are alive. Yeah, me too. I'm glad I'm alive too. Glad you're alive, buddy. And thanks for the super chat. I appreciate that. Anyone know when Petco dollar gallon sale is? I don't know, but if you guys find out, let me know. Because I'm building some new stands, obviously. I'm going to need some more tanks. I mean, I got a few laying around, but I'm going to need some more 20s. But I'll go to my buddy Matt at Pet Supply Plus, which we got those around here, and he'll match that sale without taxing me the extra tax money Petco does. And save a little more money that way. I don't know if PetSmart does that either. If they'll match or not. Probably not. Oh yeah. Get in there. Yeah, super stoked about this water change system, and man, it's like pretty much all done besides this soft water rack. So I need my side or middle pieces now, pencil, 2 sides. But the amount of time it's already saved me just being able to add water and change a few of the tanks, kind of clean them up a little bit. Man, I'm super stoked to go through, change them all. And I think I may be able to do it all in one day. I still haven't gotten that far or done that yet. Now sometimes the ends will want to bow up on you. This one's not doing it real bad, but I'll show you what I do. Well, I mean, not everybody's probably got weights, but I'm sure you can find something heavy in your house. But you can always stick them down on each end like that. Now keep it nice and flat, and you don't have to force it too much. And I got the RO system going really good. It's freaking awesome. My RO system's flowing like a tap. It is freaking awesome. The only problem with it though is the carbon blaster got installed backwards, so I keep losing my pressure. And so I gotta fiddle with it a lot. But I'm gonna have the guy come out and move it, just because he's the one that did the work, and I shouldn't have to fix that, and we can use his union fittings. He's a good guy though. I'm not going to hold it against him. I'm ready to get it done though, like completely done right. I did have a few leaks with the outflows, none with the inflows. But they're all fixed now. All the tweaking's pretty much done. I have so many screws to pick up off the floor after this is done. I could probably build another stand with them. Which is good, because I'll have another stand to build after this, actually. Works out, huh? Positive thinking. Think positive. Think positive. Come on, Lucas. Hey, where's the hole? I can't find the hole. Did I not drill it? Did. Where the heck? There it is. Don't usually have that problem. Happens to the best of us. Alright, let's hammer these in. Any questions I'm missing? Just join what you're building. We're building a stand for a couple 20 highs. This one's going to hold 9 of them. And if you go back and watch the beginning, it shows the plans and all that with everything. I'm enjoying sitting here working, just listening to you talk, Lucas. Missed you. I missed you too, Joel. I'll be back soon. Still see you in the live streams here and there. As many of you know, I'm still a fan of watching YouTube videos. I'm just like you guys. I love to sit and watch this stuff myself. And just hang out and chat. What do they say? Birds of a feather flock together. See, that one kicked it up because this 2x4 is a little short. Ain't no worry though. Let's get this off. Hello, Golden Nugget Placo. I got your email about them blue galarises. I'll answer you when they're ready. You just gotta give me time. Like, these projects aren't easy to plan, especially when not everything's in your hands as far as getting water changes done, stuff like that. So everybody who's been wanting shrimp or fish and stuff, hoping this week, or more than likely towards the end of this week, I will actually have some stuff up for you guys. Get back to it. Since I have a little time. But I still got to get this soft water rack done. That's kind of priority. Let's see, any other questions? What are you be putting on them 20 high aquariums? Alright. Chicklets. Faces, I need the side faces. Let's get these. See, making car noise. I hang out with my son too much. No, never too much. I could never hang out with him too much. He's been a blast. It's so awesome. Now that he's like 2.5 now, and he's finally getting real good at holding combos with you, and you just talk to him about things, and it's freaking awesome. I'm really enjoying it. Like when I was single, I was like, kid, I don't want to have a kid yet, all that stuff. But man, it's true. When you have them, things change. It's something special. So it'll be a big day for him and me tomorrow. His first day at daycare. But the main reason why I decided to do it, well, big reason was time. I needed the time, obviously. But the big reason why I went to where I went was they actually have decent education. They'll be teaching them math and stuff like that. And it's going to be super tight on me as far as bills, because, man, it's almost as much as our mortgage is. Like, he's only gone for 2 days, but if he were to go, like, the whole week, that would be more than what our house mortgage is, which is insanity. But it's hard to put a price on that too, because when they're this young, they're so impressionable. And he's just like me, so he's really got the will to learn, and he's eager to learn. So I want to try to feed that need for him and give him a good start. That's probably worth more than anything. So I'll make it work. We'll figure it out. After this whole system's gone too, I mean, I should be able to keep up with things a little more. This water change system really sucked me dry. Because, yeah, it's just one of them projects that never ends and keeps charging you. But I got a long-term plan now. Well, I'm getting a little bit out of aquariums, but what I'm planning to do, I would like to find investors, and I mean, I've got all kinds of deals on multi-family homes, blah blah blah, and a little plan to make a nice portfolio and do all that, because I've kind of got what I like to call a ghetto master's in real estate, because I went to school for design, worked construction, did architectural design, had a real estate license, all that stuff. I've always been an entrepreneur, investor at heart. Ever since I was a kid, I'd always job shadow stockbrokers and stuff. And now there's not really a need for stockbrokers. Many people can do it online, or there's many other funds that they can just invest in if they want safe, easy investing. But I played the stock market. I know the stock market. And you have your red and green days. With multi-family homes and real estate, you don't really have red days. It's all green days, because you create actual cash flow, which is the most important thing, because you can just keep reinvesting it. Single family homes are a lot harder to do. Same with flips. Now you can see here, this one's kind of riding up. See how it's not even? It wants to teeter. That's where them weights will come in handy. So we'll throw this weight here. And if you don't have anything heavy, I mean, if you got a bucket, you could always fill it up with rocks from the backyard or something. So we'll put this on here. That way it forces this flush and it can't go anywhere, and then the screws will help keep it bonded. But yeah, I figure I'd talk to you guys about that real estate thing just because, well, I got time to beat, or time to kill right now. So I'm not all just aquariums all the time. For the most part I am. Not always. Okay, now I gotta do them sides. I need to put them in so I get a good idea. As much as I want to just mark them and just guesstimate them, it's always good just to put these in. That way you know it's kind of straight. I'm not digging looking for wood. Dang. That's good enough for now. Lucas, the first thing Dad taught me was how to bring him a damp paper towel. Kept me busy and always laughed. He was saying damp paper towels. That's a memory Dad and I have forever. That's funny. Alright. I don't think I missed any questions. I did not. Alright. Let's keep at it. Keep doing it. I wonder how long this video is going to end up being by the time it's all said and done. It's almost like racing the clock. I'm not doing a very good job because I'm talking, being distracted a little bit. Oh no, no, like that. I don't want to put that in there. Alright, anybody got any questions yet? I think I'm pretty much covering most of it. A little extra. May have to go shopping for some new plants here soon. It can be a long video, we don't mind. Kyle's Wild World. Thank you, Kyle, I appreciate that. Thank you for the $10 super chat. I appreciate it. I tell you what, Kyle, your setup's been looking pretty sweet lately. I've been watching the videos and hitting that thumbs up for you. What all you got going in that backyard is pretty cool with the chickens and the farms and all the plants, ponds. And the fish room's coming along nicely too. So if you guys haven't checked out Kyle's Wild World, feel free to. I mean, you can do that after the live stream, but if you want to check them out now, you can. It's free country. Free world, well, I wish it was a free world. Maybe one day we'll get there. Maybe one day. This one's gonna need some love. Ah, there we go. Try not to spill my drinks. We're here rocking like the ocean. It's kind of like when you see this. Thank you, Lucas. It means a lot. Just harvest a bucket of tomatoes. All right. KZ Ellis, thank you for the $10 super chat. Awesome. No, we like it better. I appreciate that, KZ. Why the second 2x4 on the front? That is because I'm going to have multiple tanks. It's good to have two runners to put the weight on. Because if not, you'll find a lot of bowing and sagging in the middle. It's just, even if it's only 320s, it's best to do it. Because that's why I'm having to build these right now, to move the ones over on the soft water rack. Because I did not put two on there. Most of my tanks that are stands that have tank, they all have two face, or two lengths. They're doubled up. But the ones, like, if I just build like a stand for like 340s where it's just holding a 40 on each level, I'll only use one. Because there's no pressure in the middle. Dang. There it is. Ugh. Man, I'm running out of juice. I need some voltage. Get some of this in me. Read this chat. Casey Ellis, I'm new to Kyle's Wild World, playing a binge watch. More chickens. Yeah, he's got a great channel. Kyle need to make better videos. Yeah, it's Mountain Dew for everyone. Alright, hammer it in. I need to put these back, just to make my life easier. Just in case. But yeah, as much as I just wanted to sit on the couch, get ready for the week or whatever people do, watch YouTube videos, I knew I had to get this done. 'Cause I'm trying to stay on a schedule. So those that are not just coming in may not have seen the beginning of the video where I showed what I spent the whole day doing. It was pretty much clearing out this jungle in my backyard. And then the day before that, that was when I spent all the time cutting these and painting everything, and I think I did some other stuff too, I can't remember. I try not to think like that. Try to think forward. Come on, Lucas. See? Try to think backwards. It caught me up just a little bit. I'm just keep on hammering. Hey, alright, this is the last square too, so we'll be able to move on after this. And that screw didn't go in all the way, but not the end of the world. It kind of spun out a little bit. Since most of the weight's not actually going to be on this per se, it will kind of be on the screws with the legs and into this. Man, my AC's on, and you wouldn't even think it was. Between all the heat these tanks hold. How many 2x4s did you end up using? I think I bought 20 2x4s. And believe it or not, it was just the right amount. 20 2x4s, which I rarely do that. Well, I can't say that because a lot of the side pieces I cut out of scrap. So it'd probably take, I would say 25 pieces. Because I had tons of small scraps from other builds, and there was probably like 4 or 5 2x4s worth. Alright, change up the bit here. Who's between Netflix and YouTube? I never watch TV. Yeah, I rarely do myself anymore. I actually watched a little Netflix last night. At 2 o'clock in the morning. Caught me an episode of Trailer Park Boys. It's pretty funny stuff. It's hard not to binge that watch on Netflix though. Yeah, besides that, then it's just YouTube. I get like all the notifications from Rachel O'Leary, King of DIY, Aquarium Co-op, She, Kyle's Wild World, quite a few others. Grant Cardone, Gary Vaynerchuk. I don't really watch a few of those. PewDiePie, I do watch the Pew. He's a character. H3 Productions. I've got like probably 1,000 subscriptions. Serpa Design, I like what he does, the whole terrariums. Which actually, later down the road when this is all done, I'm kind of moving on from the water change system. I'm going to build a immerse setup in the hallway. That way I can back up plants and stuff. which I think will be cool since I did that terrarium that sits up here. Give you guys a different view, man. I bet you guys have been tired of watching the same view for a while. But yeah, I got this terrarium here, so I'm going to start doing some immersed setups, just kind of play with that a little more. There's fish and all those. Been trying to get this tank back in order. I threw some more plants in there. If Dank Tanks is in here, here's your rummy nose for you. You could actually see him today. I was going to scrape this algae off, but this is that algae that carpets. And it looks really cool when it grows out and fish can graze on it. I mean, figured to take a little small fish break here. We're about done. Like I said, I'm sure you guys are tired of seeing that. Well, I was going to do something else too. Oh well. There's some more. Keep building, Lucas. Alright, we'll get there. We're going. Just had to get away just for a second. Oh yeah, or am I done? No, I'm done. Yeah. Yes, I'm done. Alright, that's why I felt like that. Okay. So let me move these over here. Tight quarters. I'm gonna have to put you guys, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this yet. I do got the tripod out here. Never get tired of anything with Lucas. Well, I appreciate that. Man, half the battle is trying to clear all this stuff out. That's not working. Yeah, let me set you guys down. Oh, I know what I could do. Head cam. What do you guys think? Want to go for a ride on the head cam? You guys don't know, this is the head cam. This will be perfect. That way you guys can get a POV of the stand build. Granted, if I can get this thing on here. Man, everything's wanting to give me troubles. Look at my ceiling. Ain't that pretty cool? It's kind of dirty. Alright. There we go. To the head cam. Alright. Let me see if I got a good point of view here. We'll use the computer for reference. So I'm looking at the computer. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, get these drills over here. Get my screws over here. We gotta mid the lawnmower. Try not to break a tank. I tell you what, I'm pretty proud of myself that I didn't break any tanks putting that water tank system in. Because boy, oh boy, I came pretty close a few times. Because, I mean, when you're working around with wrenches and stuff and trying to get everything done in a timely fashion, it's pretty easy to slip up if you're not careful. Alright, so this is like the most uneven floor in part of the garage. Let's move this down here. Getting it a little cleared up down there. Still got these pipes. I'm ready to get those off the floor. And that's where the immerse setup's gonna go. Get my legs here. Got 4 of these. I'm gonna have to break out some levels. Got 2 mini levels. I like to use 2 of these. Oh crap. No, that one's not level anymore. That'll be alright. Oh, I don't know if I got enough composite shims. I'm ready to test this out. The Hercules hose. I gotta redo this cord too to go through here. I keep tripping my fuse, which that's not good. There's always something. But you know, you'll always have problems in life. One of my favorite things to do is solving problems. Alright, so Oh yeah, I wanted your chat over here. Now I feel like I'm going blind. In chat. Gotta carry you guys with me. Get some voltage real quick. What a messy, messy table. I'll get there eventually. Kind of did a little diagram of how I wanted to set it up. Crappy printer job. Actually, quick view. I don't know if you'll see this yet, but boom, there's a quick view of how I'm setting it up. So if you wanted to pause it or whatever, you could have saw that. I'm not here to explain all that yet, and man, I wish my chairs weren't all caught up, so I stick you guys on a chair. Don't worry, I'll get to finish building this thing. Everything, gotta have prep. Here we go. Here we go. Woo! Okay, stick this down here. And see, I don't know if you guys see that or not. That's pretty even. But sometimes these will stick up, so that's kind of how you choose your bottom. And I'll show you guys this ain't very level. Yeah, this is how unlevel it is. Crap, I need you guys on an extension cord. How am I gonna head cam? So now I'm gonna have to head cam while connected. Now that's just weird. That's just gonna be weird. I must need an extension cord too. We'll try. Now I'm really wired in. Yep. Need an extension cord. It's a good thing I got all this junk laying around. Or things of need. Crap. You know what I just did? Just tangled that up big time. Do. Here we go. We are connected. Oh, I wish you guys could see this. Alright, I'm gonna read some questions here. You need USB battery. I do have one. I actually do have one. You're so right. Oh well, I'm already connected in. Too bad I can't flip this computer over so you guys can see what I really look like right now. This is all for you guys. Dank, we seen your rummy nose. Dank, your rummy nose. Here he is. Or she. Looks like a he. I think you can see it. Those Scabocia green raspberries though. Ooh, I love them things. I want to get some more of them in the chili reservoirs. For show. I need these screws. Let me get this. Man, this thing's really weighing on my head. So, once again, we'll do the prep work. Throw the screws in. Boom, bang, boom, boom. Alright. 1 screw, 2, 3, 4. I can read the chat while I do this maybe. Don't break your neck, LR. That is the goal, Jane. That is the ultimate goal, is not to break my neck. Rummy nose, yeah. He's actually been in there the whole time. I told you I had him. It's just you could actually see in that tank now. For once. Yeah, Nano Holiday tank. Chili and neon green reservoirs. For sure. I did it once. I've got like a super short video of it on YouTube somewhere. I think it's in my quick vids. But it looks so cool. It was just in a 10-gallon. It was when I first got them. It was in the quarantine tank. Had them two together. And after seeing that, I was just like, man, I've got to do that on the big scale. That's the hardest part about having the fish room is you want to make them all show tanks. But time permitting. But I don't know. Hoping with this water change system, I'll get closer to having more show tanks and actually put more time into aquascaping and whatnot. Now I won't use a lot of driftwood just because I can't catch stuff out of tanks as easy when there's driftwood in there. I used to have driftwood in almost all my tanks. I'm sitting on a bunch of driftwood actually. But it's problematic trying to catch around it all the time. I like to play musical fish a lot. We got so many tanks. Now everything's going to kind of have its own section and be more organized, which is going to be great. And when it comes to plants, I'm probably going to try to do more species only too, but sometimes it can be really hard to balance a tank, especially a mature tank, and trying to do species only because of the absorbent rate and the biomass and all that jazz. Okay, so I need to drill. I'm just going to tap these in a little bit in my bit just so they don't fall out on me. Here we go. Just a little bit. Since they're going to be standing upright, and it'll be easy for them to fall out. Really, to save me time, I should have did this instead of hand putting them in. But can't think of it all the time. But you just keep going. You're gonna make progress at some point. One screw, two screws, three screws, four. 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 Man, that's kind of hard to say that fast. So I do have, I got something special for you guys later down the road. It may be a month or so, couple months, but it's gonna be funny. It may even go viral. Can't tell you what it is yet, though. I can't tell you what it is. I have to wait. And I figured I'd do this build for you guys too, because I know some of you guys was wanting to see the build of my other 20 long stand. The big one that held, I don't know what, 20 longs? This is what it held. I gotta get something for my knees. Too old. And this concrete, knees and concrete don't go good together. But I do got all that footage for that 20 by 20 long build. I just need to edit it, which I hope to get to soon. Alright, we got a little foam pad here for the knees. Alright. Which I still haven't even put anything in that 20 by 20 high or 20 long. Colorbred snow, any sailor shanties? I don't. I wish I did. It's hard to put a lot of thought into stuff like that for me. I've only got so much memory, it seems. So I gotta put. I'm just gonna check out the chat real quick. Is Mac? Do you listen to music when you work in your fish room? I do a lot, but I've listened See, I used to work construction, so I used to listen to music all the time working construction, so I get bored with music after a while. Like, I can't repeat. Like, I'll get tired of a certain genre or mood or whatever. I've got like over 100 Pandora stations, and I've been listening to a lot of trap music actually, which I'm kind of burnt out on that now. But I listen to all kinds of stuff. A lot of times it's just nice to get in your head while building too. As long as your thinking's positive. Alright. Man, my chat's going all over the place. What did it cost for your water change system? You would have to ask that, wouldn't you? You'd have to ask that. Let me tell you that it costs more than any of our vehicles cost. It almost cost as much as both of our vehicles cost. It was freaking expensive. But it'll be worth every penny. Just mostly because that PEX stuff is so expensive, and then you multiply everything by 200. So you think about it, you got just in valves alone, if each valve, okay, so you got $3 per each inflow valve and $2 per each outflow valve. That's 5 times 200 right there, in valves alone. So it was not cheap. It's probably, I think it was, I can't even remember now, maybe 15 grand. Luckily we refinanced on the house, so I got some money to finance it. So it's pretty much bought by the equity of our house. Luckily I was smart when I bought this first house on a short sale, which I bought this house for half of what it was actually worth. Well, at the time it just needed some love. I saw the potential in it though. Paid like $150 for it. It markets over $300 now. So that's nice. Like I said, real estate's kind of my other passion, so I really know how to read the market. One day I'll get the money to invest, and man, big things will happen, you guys. Like big things. I'm talking about a fish barn, house, whatever gallery you want to call it. Like nothing else you guys seen. Like bigger than this. It'll be awesome. Which there's still a lot I'm gonna want to do in here too. And who knows, I may keep this and just build upstairs and maybe move next door. We'll see. I didn't even put the square on that. It was pretty even, I think. I hope. Yes, it's good. It's good, no? I need it on your portfolio. Yeah, if you want to. I need about 400,000 right now, as far as investors go. And I can guarantee you out of that 400,000, if you want to put all 400 in, you can get at least 80,000 for the next 10 years. So that's double your money. Or if you wanted 100,000, that'd be double your money too. And that may only be a one-time investment thing, because we'll see. Because after a while, I'm going to start buying the deals by myself. And I'll probably start a whole nother business around that, to be honest. Another LLC. I need to find an angel investor or something. I want to try to do it to where I can keep investors out. But in reality, I'm probably going to need them. Who knows? Yeah, beams work. I use the cheapo lights too. Like, they're not even beams work. They're like Fowler or something from eBay. Anyone use Fluval Aqua Sky? No. You need to sponsor Lucas. I wonder if Jay Wilson would sponsor you. No, I could. I mean, I love Jay Wilson and everything. As far as like sponsors with aquatics and stuff like that, that's just not how I roll. I've had people give me stuff, and like most of the time I can't even get around to their products. And most of you guys know I don't get into the whole product thing too much. Like, I know what I know and I kind of let that flow. Like, there's all kinds of products you can buy, but do you need them? Not so much. Okay, I mean, but I mean, if I've used the product and something like Carib Sea, I'd let them back me a little bit. Tetra, I'd let them back me just because I use the heck out of their stuff. But I'm not really looking for anything like that too much. I need to put these middle braces where they go. Man, I am running out of juice. Come on, Lucas. Look alive, look alive. Oh, sorry about that. I fell asleep. But I'm still walking. I know what I know. I just let it flow. New t-shirt. Tank Tees too. I wonder if he's in here. He would be great for making that shirt. Sounds like a hippie phrase. You never know. Dang old hippies. Okay, I need my tape measure. That's what I'm trying to think of right now. Here it is. And the beauty part is I got this stand right here, so I can just kind of cheat. So I don't even know if you guys see that. We'll put it at, let's see, 27.5. See, it doesn't have to be perfect. If it's got a little more space or less space there, it's alright. What did I say, 28 or 27? 27.5. Okay. So it's kind of right in between. What's in my armpit? Oh, holding the charger in my armpit. Hoo-ah! Oh yeah, I forgot I'm racing the clock, trying to get this done in a timely fashion. Hoo-ah! Alright, 27.5. 27. I could go to 27, wouldn't matter, but stick with this. So this is what I'll do next, is I'll go ahead and mark all these, and that's kind of towards the bottom. Of course, I'll show you what I do next. $27.5. I'll cooperate, tape measure. This phone's about to cover my eyes. Strap's loosening up. Guys are getting heavy to hold. Man, I bet that is just bouncing around like crazy. Let me see if I can get you guys on the tripod. Tripodius. Okay, actually I'll just hold you guys for a little bit. Got the drill some holes here. Well, that's not gonna work. New revelation, Lucas LRB Aquatics should sponsor you. Alright, back on the head cam we go. Let's just knock this out. Keep trying to take these little breaks. Anyways, stay focused. I gotta tell myself that all the time. But it helps to, you know? Even if you gotta tell yourself that. It helps. So easy to get distracted these days. So much to do. So little time. Boom. Boom. So I get my 4 in there again. Now this part can be a little tricky though. Trying to hold it up and get it level. I don't know how much battery I got on the phone here. I hope you guys don't die because I took the charger off. Just for a second. Okay, charge you guys back up. So I know these live streams just rip through these batteries. Man, look at all that. Jeez. I'm gonna get hurt on that. Look at that. Fingers of sandpaper. Ow! Stabbed me. Okay. Screws, screws, screws. What I've done is throw them on the floor. Let's play 52 screw pickup. You guys ever played that game, Rodeo, or a 52 card pickup? That's a fun game. Stepdad taught me that when I was little. Hope you guys don't die. Look, it's 2017. Yes. I hope you guys don't. You don't need nobody dying. Okay. After this, I'll have all my screws in. I mean, essentially, you can kind of see where I'm going with the whole process. I don't know, would I spoil it if I just told you guys what all's next? And I wonder, how long have we been on? Because I don't think it tells me on my end. I don't know if it'll tell you guys on your end either. Maybe an hour. Dang it, Bobby. Oh, I need one more screw. Ain't that life? It's the way she goes. Way she blows. Good thing I got backup. Good thing I did happen to buy that box for this one screw. Oh yeah, but I've got a bunch on the floor too. I didn't understand the build. Man, I can't be up too late either because I'm going to have to take my son to his first day of school. Hopefully get these all painted tomorrow. That's the plan. Have these all done and painted tomorrow, and then the day after I'll be able to move tanks. And yeah. Okay, so this is going to be tricky. So I may walk you guys through the end of this. Just because this is going to be just too tricky. Hold on for a second, guys. Alright, yeah, because the phone is so hot right now. It is like cooking my head. Like I've got a big old mark, I'm sure, on my forehead. But okay, essentially, now you guys see what's going on. I got the squares, and then I got to put the squares up here. Which this will take a balancing act with both arms and not a phone in my face. Then I got to balance it up above here too. So I'll just make these all even on here. And then I can put my tops on. So I have my tops on like this. This one will go over like that. Holy crap. This phone is being weird. Then like that. And then you can see like this one didn't even fit right. Like the way it was leveled, I don't know why it came out like that. But you know what? It works. It's level. Mostly because there's a big dip in garages. And then I shim the top. That's what I level off of. So I'll shim the top up. So it's fine down there, and then shim just a little bit there because of it running downhill. So that's the trick. That's how I can get away with without having to level so much. Is because of the top part. So alright. Are you guys good with that? I hate to cut it short, but I am kind of racing the clock too. I need to get these built because I got to get them in paint mode tomorrow. So if you guys got any other questions or anything else to say, no matter what it is, let me know, because yeah, it's just gonna be a pain. Let's see, give you like 5 minutes, like, yeah, about 5 minutes in the chat here. Yeah, let's see if I can get it right. Looking good, thank you. Lay the stand down to put on the other shelves. Hey, that's a good, that would probably work pretty good. That might be too easy though. I don't know if I want it that easy. We'll see. We'll see. I still kind of want both my hands for this though, just because. But I like that idea. Thanks, Alan Matthews. Alright, so no more tanks. I'll take a flamingo crib. I'm not going to have any for a while, but I know Dustin's fish tanks, he just got a bunch of tissue culture ones that he did not want. I don't know if he's going to send them back or what, but he'll probably fleece them. Sell them at a deal maybe. But I know he has some, and they're the tissue cultures, and yeah, those tissue cultures are actually pretty nice. They don't come with anything. So all the support and the 4 screws on the 2 top shelves. Yeah, these screws are what holds. Technically it's 8. So you'll have 2 screws in the, like down here. You have two of the screws in the here, and then 2 of the screws into this one. So it's got a lot of hold. I mean, just to show you. I mean, I've got 2 125s hanging and 2 40 gallons, which this doesn't even have anything in the middle to keep it supported, so you've got a lot of pressure right here in the middle with no front brace. But the fact that it's doubled up takes a lot of the weight and keeps it from bowing too much. Then like these are doubled up, or no, that one's only single, but there's only 2 there. Those are doubled up. I gotta move these outflows too. Like, it's really hard because there's like no clearance. I don't like that stand, but it's built. It's not going anywhere. I gotta try to get back behind it and work on it. Alright. Let's see. Lucas, work smart, not hard. Yeah, I battle that so much. I try to work smart. There's something in me that likes to do things the hard way. Alright, you guys, I think I got it. No questions, no questions. Alright, guys. You guys have been awesome. Awesome. Thank you for hanging out with me while I build this for a while. Sorry I couldn't do it all the way with you guys, but I mean, I figured I'd have to give you something because it's been like 2 weeks. So yeah, I've got an edited video like I could send out. I don't know why I haven't sent that out, but maybe I'll get that uploaded here soon. And I've got a few other things coming up like this week. Plan on showing you. So I'm kind of getting back on the horse now, and I'll have more content for you guys. And I appreciate you guys hanging out. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Hope you have a great day, great week, all that jazz. Peace.